What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Alright, we're coming back to Sabaton. Yes, indeed. Sabaton Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Jan-Olof Svensson. Jan-Olof Svensson wanted to see me react to this song by Sabaton called Carolux Rex. Cool. The more reactions I do to Sabaton, the more I like them. I really do. I'm really starting to fall for these guys. These guys are a lot of fun to listen to. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Mega Buntownic. Sure, why not? Yeah, Mega Buntownic. Okay, cool. And the video has 9,098 views. It's not going to get you there. Sorry. Look, I'm sure the video is fine. I'm sure the song is fine. I'm just saying 9,098 views. It's close. It's pretty close, but it's not going to get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Sabaton, Carolux Rex, Woodstock 2012. Nice. Always love seeing these guys perform live. They put on a good show. They always, the few times I have seen them perform live on the channel, they've put on a really good show. So I'm looking forward to this. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
It's my time to rule at last. 50 years have I been waiting to sit up on my throne. No allegiance, I will swear an oath. From my God, not by the church, as my power is divine. Just as they fail to understand the truth. My time has come. I was chosen by heaven. Say my name when you pray to the
Oh! That chorus entrance was nicely done. Good transition chordally. So far, I'm digging the song. It's got a good groove. I want to hear that chorus entrance again. It's a good thing I get to back up 10 seconds. Yeah, so far, about what I was expecting. A little more than I was expecting, actually. I wasn't expecting all the pyro, but it's a nice touch. It's a really nice touch. But here's the thing about the pyro. Is it needed? Is it necessary? No, it's not. It's a great addition. It's like, it's just like putting the finishing touch on it, you know? Is it needed? Absolutely not. What these guys are doing on stage on their own is just fine. They're moving around, interacting with each other, interacting with the crowd. The lead vocalist is leading the crowd, definitely. So, I mean, so far, the pyro isn't needed, but it's a great touch. It's a great touch. Let's keep going here. I want to hear that chorus entrance again.
I was chosen by heaven. Say my name when you pray. protector. Make him bow to my will, to the sky. See Carolux rise. To the sky. See Carolux rise. Proved in battle, led my men to victory. No man alive or dead commands me. I answer to the Lord. Hear my order, question me and die. What I say was said in heaven, and so it shall be done. I know I was destined to rule alone. All for myself, I intend the throne born to rule. My time.
I'm digging the song. I am absolutely digging the song. But what's impressing me even more is the live show. The production on this is really well done. The pyro is being used strategically. It's not, you know, fire, 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 fire all the time. It's far more strategic. It's going along with those accents that we're hearing, and that's great design. Speaking of design, their lighting design. I like the use of that light grid. Now, I don't know if that's theirs or if that's because of the festival they're playing at, but whoever designed that light rig with that grid style, you know, the whatever it is, I think it's like 4x4 or actually it's not 4x4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think it's 4x8. Nice little. It's a neat straight line rectangular shape. Really nice. It's interesting. It's very aesthetic. It's very pleasing to the eye. And the lights and the colors that they're using for the lights are very pleasing to the eye as well and fit the mood and tone of the song. So people underestimate lighting, man. They really do. Lighting can really help accentuate a show. It really can when it's done right. And I know a lot of light designers don't get the credit that they deserve a lot of the time. So whenever I see a light design that's unique and it's fitting the show and it's helping the show along, I always like to give credit to them because they deserve it. They put a lot of work into the light design for shows. So anyway, and of course the guys on stage doing a fantastic job. I can actually hear the bass. I can actually hear the bass on stage in this. So I don't know if they're getting the audio feed directly from the board or if they just mix the bass perfectly for an outdoor festival. I'm not sure which it is. I'm guessing they're getting this looks pro shot. My guess is they're getting it from the board. I'm like 90% sure of that. So anyway, let's keep going. So far, so good. Back up a little bit.
I know I was destined to rule alone. All for myself, I intend the throne born to rule. My time has come. I was chosen by heaven. Sing my name when you pray to the sky. See Carolux rise. With the Lord my protector. Make a bow to my will. To the sky. See Carolux rise. To the sky. See Carolux rise. All the sun shall be mine, there's no stopping me. All over Europe, my rules shall be questioned by none. All I see into me, that is my decree. My will be done.
Guitar solo. Wait. Guitar solo. I don't want to have to pause in the middle of it, so let's stop here, back up 10, and then we'll do the whole solo in its entirety. I don't really have anything to say at this point. I'm stopping for the sake of keeping this video from being blocked and to be able to give the guitar solo its full and due credit and not have to pause in the middle of it. But I wouldn't say anything right now that I I feel would really add any context to what I'm watching, what I'm seeing. So I'm just kind of stalling for time right now. Yeah. Heard any good jokes lately? Yeah. Let's see. Man walks into a doctor's office with a frog in his head. Doctor takes a look at him and says, "What's wrong with you?" The frog said, "Well, it all started with a bump on my butt." Ta-da! Thank you. I'll be here all week. All right, let's get back to the show. Let's get back. I think enough time has gone by. Let's hear this guitar solo.
To rule the land, just as they fail to understand but to rule. My time has come. I'll show some my head.
Nice delay.
Sing my name when you play. To the sky, see Carolux rise. To the skies, with the Lord my protector. Make it
Oh! Modulation. Okay. Shifting the key up. That's nice. Well, I don't know if it's so much of a key change. I don't know if it's a key change or just a modulation. I'm not sure. I'll have to listen to it. Let's see. Let me see if I can get it. Boom. So we're in B. Where are we modulating up to? So we either have a modulation here or we have a key change. Now we're going from, if I'm not mistaken, we're going from B to C sharp, if I'm not mistaken. If that's the case, I'm leaning more toward a key change instead of just a modulation. I think it's an actual key change. Let me see if I'm right. It's a key change. Okay.
To the sky, see Carolux rise.
Nice ending. I love it when they, not when they, but not this band in particular, but I love it when musicians and bands in general, they have a song that's pretty epic and they end the song with a key change like that. Something that's just as simple as like a full step up, like 2 semitones up. They just move it up a little bit. I love it when bands do that. It just adds to the song. It just adds another layer to the song, and I love that. I absolutely love that. It's a great ending. Let me think about it, and I will see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Sabaton with, I hope I pronounced this right. I'm not sure if I am or not. Carolux Rex. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not. I'm probably butchering it. So if you could let me know in the comments how to pronounce that, I'd appreciate it. This was a request from Jan-Olaf Svensson. Okay. I got a score here. I feel it's an appropriate score. I feel like it fits, and I will give you my reasons for it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that an 8.2. Yep, 8.2. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, if I'm being honest here, was this the best song I've heard from Sabaton so far? No, it's not the best. Is it a bad song? No, definitely not. No, this was a really good song. I absolutely dug the song. But I would not call it one of their best. Not that I've heard so far. It's hard to scale a song on a band's discography when you haven't heard the entire discography. I can only base it off what I've heard from them so far. And if I'm being honest here, there have been a number of songs that I've heard from Sabaton so far that I personally like more than this, and I also think are better than this. But it's not a bad song. Look, I wouldn't be giving a song an 8.2 if it was a bad song, okay? It's not. I'm just saying that there are other songs better. That's all I'm saying. But this was a really nice song. I really enjoyed it. Some great things happening in the song. Those accent hits, really nice. Good emphasis. Good way to keep the song driving forward, pulsing forward without sounding redundant. So, really nice job adding those accents into there. It's in B, which is one of my favorite keys. Not my absolute favorite key. My absolute favorite key is D, but B is a very close second. I think it's my second favorite key, followed by F sharp, probably. So yeah, D, B, F sharp are probably my three favorite keys. Let's see. So good key, good feel, good tempo on this, good groove overall. That really comes down to the bass player and the drummer. I could actually hear the bass in this, believe it or not. I had to search for it. I had to go looking for it. It's not like it was in my face, but I could hear it, and it was coming through in the mix, and I appreciate that. I hate it when bass players get buried in the mix. That just irritates me. If you're gonna do that, why bother having a bass player in the band? You know what I mean? Seriously. Great drumming on this. Great mix and great blend and great usage, equal usage of cymbals and toms. I know there's a lot of drummers out there who prefer using one more than the other. This drummer really kind of comes off to me as a drummer who uses them pretty evenly. I got no issue with that. I have an issue when drummers rely on cymbals too much. I mean, when they're just, it's cymbal, 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 cymbal. It's just not my thing. Being a bass player, I like hearing the skins. I like hearing the toms and the kick and the snare. Cymbals, they're nice for color. They're nice, you know, to add a little expression here and there, but I'm not the biggest fan of cymbals. But this guy uses them very nicely, not overdoing it, and pretty evenly, like I said, with the tom work. So really nice job as far as some great fills, great feel. And like I said, just overall a great group from the rhythm section in general. The guitars, very typical for Sabaton. They got that thick, crunchy sound. I'm a little surprised when it came to the guitar solo. We only heard one guy solo, and the solo was very simplistic. It wasn't like what I've typically heard from Sabaton, where it's a little more of a shred fest. No, this was a very simplistic, melodic-based, sustained note solo. I can appreciate that. I can absolutely appreciate it. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying, not typically what I'm used to hearing from Sabaton. I'm used to hearing a little more, and I'm also used to hearing those dual guitar harmonizing solos. Didn't hear that here. It was very short, very brief, very simple. Get in, do the job, get out. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Always leave the crowd wanting more. And he definitely did. So great job. And what he did play was very fitting to the song, and it sounded really good. So I got no issue with it whatsoever from either one of the guitar players. Vocally, the more I listen to Sabaton, the more I'm digging this guy's vocals. I remember the first couple times I listened to them, I was like, okay, they're cool, they're nice, they're really good vocals, they're really well done. But the more I listen to Sabaton, the more his vocals are growing on me. And I'm not going to go as far as to say he's my favorite vocalist of all time. I don't think that will ever happen, to be honest with you, but I'm getting more and more of a respect for his vocal work. I really am. I like his tone. It's not over the top one way or the other. It's not super high, it's not super low. It's very mid-range. He really knows. Here's what it is. Here's what it comes down to. He really knows how to play to his strengths. He will sing in this range. He has like about a 2-octave range that he works with. And he never goes above or below it. But he makes it work with what he's got. I mean, he plays to his strengths. And a lot of people will say, well, he's afraid to take a chance.
I respectfully disagree.
It's not that he's afraid to take a chance. It's he knows what he's good at. He knows that he has this bottom note and this top note, and he has these 24 notes to work, well, 22 technically, 22 to work in between, along with the top and bottom for a total of 24. So he's got these grand total of 24 notes to work with, and he doesn't push. He doesn't try to step out of bounds into territory that he's A, not familiar with, B, not comfortable with, C, doesn't want to try because he doesn't want to sound bad. I don't blame him for that. Look, you not everybody is blessed with a 5-octave range. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. I sure as hell wasn't, you know, but you take what you get, and you take the cards that you're dealt, and you do the best you can with them. And he does. He does more than that. I like his vocal style. I really do. And like I said, the more I listen to Sabaton, the more his vocal style grows on me. And I appreciate it more and more. So he did a great job here. The live show. Now here's the thing. If I'm being honest here, the song on its own would get about a 7.9. Maybe on a good day it might get an 8.0. What brought this up to the 8.2 was the live show. And it wasn't what you're thinking. It wasn't so much the production. Don't get me wrong, the production was cool. You know, the pyro was nice, the lighting was good. The more I was watching the video, the less I suspect those lights were there. I'm almost positive that's the festival's lights, and they had somebody operating them, and that's cool, you know. But it's not their own light rig. It's always different when you have your own light rig, because you have your light engineer who is familiar with it and knows it front to back and has it all pre-programmed and can program it to incorporate with what's being played. When you're at a festival and you're using the same light rig that everybody else uses, you gotta kind of go on the fly. It's a little different. But what was done was really good. The pyro was nice. I dug that. And most importantly was their stage presence. Now, they were not running around the stage. They were not jumping through hoops. They were not being shot out of a cannon. I get it. I'm not asking for any of that. I've never asked that from any band. All I'm asking for is for some movement in motion, some stage energy, some stage interaction, and some crowd interaction. That's all I'm asking for. It doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be over the top. Just put some effort into it. And these guys do. These guys always do. The few times I see these guys play live on the channel, the videos that you guys have asked me to react to that are live performances, they've always delivered on that end. It's never been over the top. It's never been crazy, but it's been exactly what I've been looking for. Movement in motion, stage interaction, most importantly, crowd interaction, and overall stage presence. And they did a great job, especially the lead singer. Great job on his part. So that is how we're getting to the 8.2. So 8.2, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys feel like ringing the bell, then go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference to me, but if you feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.